integrate industry. Now you would want to know what sort of company tie-ups do we have? Is it just 3 companies that I've been talking about, or are there more? So in the next slide, I would like to show you the industry connects. We have Amazon, Barclays, BBC. We all know O2 because we just discussed Sony, Sky, London Fashion Week. That's not it. Our social media team. These are the brands: CK, Celine, John Lewis, Mulberry, Giorgio Armani, Sky, more. So look, so many industry connections that we have. So the student would get so much exposure. Now in the first slide you also saw we have connections with financial companies, with logistics companies. So it's not, again, just limited to fashion and music. Moving on. Now, at the beginning, we mentioned that we are going to launch a new program, especially for Indian students, this January 2025 intake. Now, before I talk about this course, I would want you all to tell me in one line, especially the students, why do you want to do an undergraduate or postgraduate in London? The student gang, can you tell me? Can somebody tell me? I think behind the camera. Yes, you. Why do you want to go to London to study? Sejal, can you help him with the mic? Anybody else in the room? What's
Hello
your name?
everyone. I just want to experience how the London is, and my siblings study there. That's why I wanna go there.
So you want to experience the life in
Yeah.
London, right? And
Yeah.
you have family.
Yeah.
What about you, my friend? Why are you going?
For the experience, the place and the peoples and the education.
Education. And when you say experience, what sort of experience do you want? Professional experience or just fun activities?
Both.
Both. But professional experience you can also get in India. Why go to London?
It's somewhat different about India. Like,
You learn different things.
yes,
It will change you as a person.
yes, ma'am.
Correct?
Yes.
You have any siblings over there?
Yes, my siblings are there.
Do they share their experience with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry to put you in this spot. I know you were not prepared. But one thing, if you notice, that the students have the answer. They know, but there is lack of confidence. You know, they're not confident to speak why they want to go to London, whether to study or even go for a vacation. Now, the course that we have will not only give them the confidence, but would give the experience that they're actually looking for. And in my experience, majority of the Indian students come to study at master's level or at bachelor's level because they want to be highly employable. They want a good job because at the end of the day, what matters is your business success or have you landed a good job? Now, Sir Ravensbourne has launched this new course, which is Certificate in Careers and Employability Skills in partnership with Oxford International Education Group. This course would be for free for Indian students this January 2025. Only Indian students get this benefit. Now, I think the team would be sharing the fact sheet with you all, so you can go through it in detail later. Why did we think of giving this extra course to students? Now, this certificate adds a lot of value on your resume. You will get a degree from the university. In addition, you will also get this certificate. So it's a dual award that you would get. So compared to an MSc graduate, with somebody who's MSc graduate plus this certification. If two awards are there on your resume would get more preference. That's not it. Apart from that, to get a job, you need to know how to write a CV. You can't just write that the languages that I know are Telugu, English, Hindi, my age is 25 years old. This is not how a resume would get you a good job. It has to be professional. So the resume that works in India is completely different to what works in the UK, what works in Australia. So the award-winning CV, which CV would stand out? You know, there are such big businessmen whose CVs are there on Google, on the internet. How did they make it? Do we know? No, we don't. So we would give you the tools so that your resume is attractive, because that's the first step towards applying for a job. Next one is to crack the interview. You go for an interview, you answer the questions. Possibility, you get a job. Possibility, you don't get a job. But how do you perform in an interview where you get the job, and not just get an average job, in fact, you get twice of what they were quoting. One can go for an interview, salary 50,000, okay, fair. But if you enhance your skills and you portray your skills in a different way, they would be happy to pay 2 lakhs a month, depending on how much confidence you give to your employer. So the interview code, of course, how the job market works, what skills are required, what do you need to learn, what is required in the working culture in finance or marketing, all those things would be provided in this particular course. And you get a job support. And what does job support mean? This course and the team would help you find a good job. And if you get a good job, your chances of getting into PSW increases, because maybe because of this certification, you start working well, your employer gets very happy, and they convert your PSW into work permit, where you get to stay longer. So this is nothing but enhancing your skills and ensuring that you are highly employable. And you have nothing to lose, right? It is for free. Now, when I say it is for free, it doesn't mean that everyone would get it. You have to still enroll, because we would have to ensure that we inform the companies that, okay, 20, 50 or 100 or 1,000 students would be coming to start working with you, because we are guaranteeing employment opportunities to you all. So that's about the course benefits. If you want to know more details, please get in touch with me later and I would share. Anyone who misses the January free code, then from next intake onwards, you would of course have to pay for this and proceed. One last video. This was very last minute because I did not know that this team is coming. So this is mainly for you all, because I understand you all are into fashion. Amazing, right? So much energy and impact. You know, just I forgot to share that our students also get to work with the Obama Foundation. They also worked with Nestle. the Kit Kat wrapper in Chicago. For 1 year, it was there in every store, and the wrapper was designed by Ravensbourne students. They're also doing something with Nike Jordan. So our students are getting a lot of exposure, and they are being globally recognized. So that's my university, Ravensbourne University. Thank you so much for patiently listening, and students for answering. If you have any questions about the university, please ask now. If not, I'm happy to transition to Roehampton. So I'll give you 2 minutes to think and ask any questions if you might have. Anyone? Nope? Also, I understand that a lot of partners over here faced challenges for September 2024 intake in terms of the admissions and the interview process, right? I have been made aware of the issues and the challenges that you all fixed. Delighted to share with you that we have fixed the problem. AI was a problem, AI interviews. We've gotten rid of the AI interview process. We will no longer be doing that. We are going back to the traditional UKVI credibility interviews, and no more 2, 3, 4, 5 interviews, just one interview. The student passes and they proceed. This is my word. I've spoken to the team, the India team who conducts interviews, to ensure that the student journey is smooth, because I understand the pain they go through if they are being called for interviews again and again or asked for documents several times. So I promise that for January 2025, the process would be smooth. If you still feel that there are challenges, please feel free to reach out to me and raise it. I would like to fix it. Now, we also have an early bird discount of £500. I'm not sure if you all are aware. So Ravensbourne students do get a flat scholarship of 3,500, right? Irrespective of their percentage, everyone gets that. In addition, they will get this extra 500 if they pay before 20th of December, which makes it total £4,000. If they decide to pay the fees in full, they get additional 500, which makes it a total of £4,500. So that sort of financial support also we are giving to our Indian students. Perfect. Perfect. So now transitioning into the University of Roehampton. How many of you all over here know Roehampton? Raise your hands, please. Nobody knows Roehampton? I don't believe it. How many? You all do know? How do you know? The last celebration with Shruti Hassan? And then the one before with Rashi Khanna? Yes. Not just for that, but how many over here know Roehampton? Not because of Shruti or Rashi, please. Because of the offerings. Nobody knows? Mr. Goyal, you're not doing justice in marketing the university. Nobody is raising their hand. They're shy. Okay, oh. Yeah, now I see the hands coming up. Everyone knows the university. It's so good to see that now Roehampton is the talk of the town, because I remember my journey when I started in 2020 with the university just before COVID. Our international footprints were zero. When I was talking to people, Roehampton University, 175 years of history, why don't you support with recruitment? Nobody knew. They were not too sure. And now, 2020, and now we are in 2024, moving to 2025, the growth has been enormous, not just from India, from across the globe. So it's been an amazing journey, I would say. The university has also evolved. Of course, because we learned as and when students started joining us, partners started joining us in the journey, we evolved our course offerings, we evolved our process, admissions, financials, and of course the career support. So I'm going to touch base on the career support and just run you through a little bit about the university. It needs no introduction. I have done enough presentations in Hyderabad, but just a little bit. Now, we all know it's, again, a London-based university with a beautiful 54-acre parkland campus in the heart of southwest London. The campus is as if you are on a holiday, green space with water bodies and ducks moving around and traditional building and modern facilities. So the students get to enjoy the best of both worlds, which is a traditional campus, you know, the European infrastructure and the modern facilities within. We are not just limited to the MBAs. Again, we've got over 400 courses at undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD, foundation, extended masters, PGC, you name it, and we have it. We have got courses in music, dance, drama, theater, law, business management, computer science, engineering, nursing, life sciences. In fact, we are #1 in the UK for our quality of research. We're #1 best university in the country, and we've got many, many rankings for student satisfaction, departmental rankings, and a lot more. So I'm very proud of the achievements that Roehampton has. Again, our mission, I'm not going to go through this in detail, but just to tell you, we are a university who supports everyone. Roehampton is a place where everyone can shine irrespective of their nationality, irrespective of their background, irrespective of their experience. We ensure that whoever comes to us, we provide them with the right support and give them the right skills so that they shine. That's our vision and mission in short. Again, few of the rankings. Teaching excellence framework, we do care for students. We want to ensure that we are giving them quality education. We are silver as per TEF 2023. Some other rankings, top 10 in the UK for PG satisfaction, top 8 in the UK for UG satisfaction, and as I mentioned, it's #1 modern university in the UK for research. This is just a snapshot, side snapshot of the campus. If you want to see our whole campus, you can take a virtual tour. It's on our website. Let's come to business. September 2020, 0 footprints. Jan 2025, amazing amount of inquiries that we've got. Of course, like any other university, we want to double our numbers from India because we want to reach every Indian student and provide quality education to them, and we want to ensure that they succeed whether they have a career in London or they come back to India or they go to Saudi or wherever. So what is the university strategy? And I would want you all to participate and also add your thoughts after the presentation of what more can we do together to grow. So existing, of course, market penetration and talking about the offerings that we have, not to limit ourselves, that's already there. Product development, I think I've already mentioned that we've evolved. We've launched a lot of courses. We had got feedback last time from Hyderabad. You wanted engineering management. We launched it. We got feedback that you want MBA healthcare. We launched it. We got feedback that you want guaranteed placement. We've launched it. So this is existing. What's new is we want to find new sorts of things in terms of supporting students. It's very difficult for a lot of students to go to London because of financial constraints or because of family issues. So we want to try and get our degrees and our courses available to students online, or maybe a TNE sort of a model, have a campus in India or any other country where the students can go find it affordable or do something online so that they don't have to leave their space. And of course, diversity, not just by nationality, not just by level, but of course by course as well. So this is what we are planning to do in the future and have more facilities available on campus. It's 54-acre massive campus, so we can add as much as you all share the feedback you all want. Moving on. This is what I'm really excited about. We all know that Roehampton has courses with placement year. We all know that? Used to, now we don't. We used to have MBA with optional placement, global business management with optional placement, etc. Now, we've changed that optional placement to something called as professional experience year or professional experience program. Now, what is the difference between the placement year and the professional experience? Placement year was optional. The student goes, tries to find a job. They get a job, good, they continue on that visa. If they don't get a job, then their visa gets curtailed, right? They just end up doing 1-year degree and move into graduate route. So it was very difficult for students. So now, through this professional experience year, we're going to ensure guaranteed employment support that the students will get. Of course, skilling courses would be there. Of course, career immersion courses would be there. You know, resume, interview, all sorts of things would be there. But we will give them a guaranteed 15-week paid placement. Nobody gives that. That is what makes Roehampton unique. Everyone talks about the career support that is there on campus. Nobody guarantees anything. People talk about career support on campus, but students are not coming. What can we do? Here, it would be the other way around. Our careers team, who is active 24/7, would be reaching out to the students, because in this room, when I asked questions, did anybody raise their hands? No. And what was Mr. Goyal's answer? Yeah, because they are shy. Similarly, Indian students, when they come onto the campus, they are shy, so they find it very difficult to reach out to different teams. We want to break that barrier. We want to give confidence to the students, and you can only give confidence when you go to them. It's all about hand-holding them. It's all about telling them what to do. So through this, the team will reach out to every student who's onto this course, do their skill augmentation, skill analysis, provide them with the right skills, help them find a full-time job, because part-time jobs anyways, that support is there, the careers team is helping. We are getting employers onto our campus. So last week we had got Vodafone, before that we had got Deloitte. A lot of them come onto our campus on weekly basis. They give lectures to the students, they meet with the students, they're providing internship opportunities. So a lot of networking opportunities available on campus to our students. Quickly, now you all know about this. There is a myth, there is a lot of negativity about UK and its job opportunities currently. You know, yes, the graduate route is there, which is a big relief, and because of which, of course, September 24 was successful and we are getting good applications, but there is still that negativity that in the UK, jobs are not there. Students are struggling, they're not getting good money, they have to work as a bartender or join Sainsbury or Lidl, etc. That's not true. So we did a little bit of a survey and we met with a lot of companies in the UK to understand that why you have vacancy, why are you not giving jobs to international students? The one feedback was they don't have the skills. They don't know how the world of work works in the UK. They don't know what to do, so either they end up leaving because they find it pressurized, or they don't get a job because they actually don't know what to do. So jobs are there, but students don't have the right skills to get a nice job, and hence they end up taking the easy job. So through this course, we will give students the right skills that from the first interview, they are at managerial level and not at an officer level. Securing placement, we've discussed. Competition, we all know, cultural and language barrier, accent barrier, not understanding what the culture is, not knowing. We Indians work on Sundays. We work after 5 p.m. We work on Saturdays as well. In the UK, you ask somebody to work at 5:30, they wouldn't. You ask somebody to work on weekend, they wouldn't. So understanding how the culture is and how the job market works is very important. And of course, lack of local network. You are new to a country. Would you know companies? Or would an angel come and say you become a CEO of this company? No, right? So networking is very, very important when you are in a new country. So through this course, I would just quickly summarize. We will help students enhance their preparation for employment. Our institution is positioned as a top choice by employers, so they would first come to us. They would first interview our students, take the cream, and then they would go to other universities. So, first preference to Roehampton students. Third is gain a competitive edge in international recruitment. As I mentioned, no other university is giving this 30-week experience, is not guaranteeing this, is not giving exposure. So this is what makes us stand out, not just in India, but internationally as well. Now, more details about the course we can circulate later, and you can reach out to me for questions regarding what is the fees, how does it work, when can the student apply, what credits, etc. So happy to take those questions later. So to summarize, just want to say, Roehampton is an inspiring place to study, a place for everyone, a university who cares for the students, and we attract quality young minds to shape their future. So thank you so much, everyone, for giving your time, and let me tell you the amazing offerings both at Ravensbourne and Roehampton. So thank you. I'm not sure if Amarnath and Naved, you have anything to say? Did I miss on any points? Nope. Are you going to support with quick offers? Good interviews? Scholarships? Okay, sorted. India is sorted. Everything's going to happen on time. But thank you all. And Sejal? Oh, you have questions? I'm so sorry. Yes, please.
Good evening. My question is, what kind of student support does Roehampton provide to students?
Well, very good question. Thank you. A lot of support. I would say the support starts from their home country. If I talk about India, they have a regional office in India based in Mumbai. There's a team of nearly 40 members supporting with admissions, interviews, right till the CAS visa stage. Once the student comes on campus, we are giving them accommodation support, financial support, mental health and well-being support, career support, mentorship support. Yeah, so all this is available. Scholarship support, we give up to £4,000 of scholarship. There are times where we also give £5,500, which is a huge amount. So all of that is there.
Thank you so much.
No worries, thank you. Any other questions? Oh.
So my question would be, what is the one USP or one thing that gonna distinguish this university from the existing one? I know there's so many you already mentioned, but that one thing which, because of which, like, one should go for this university.
Which university?
Like Roehampton.
Distinguishing factor of Roehampton currently is this professional experience year.
That 15 weeks thing?
Yeah, the 30 weeks, it's the entire course is 30 weeks, 15 weeks is the paid placement, and the rest is the training phase. Currently is this. But if you ask me what makes Roehampton unique from others, it's a university that is committed to providing inclusivity and diversity. And it ensures that the students pursue their dreams and they become leaders in their own communities. And that is required because competition is so high. Students are just going to universities, taking the degree, and they are roaming as headless chickens, basically. They don't know what to do, or they are not employable. So that's what makes Roehampton unique and stand out.
Got it. Thank you so much for the
thank
answer.
you.
Yeah.
Hi Vidhi, Gulshan this side. I just wanted to know a little bit about how this professional experience is going to benefit student in future from Roehampton.
Very good question. Again, I would repeat a few things. This will, yes, for future, they would make the students ready because we would be talking about the current trends and what the future needs are. And because the students would be working on projects directly with the industry, they would be getting first-hand information from the industry itself and not just professors. So they would know, okay, what's coming next and what is working. So this professional experience would make them ready. And that student would be able to face any challenges, whether it's office politics, whether it's huge crisis of not meeting the EBITDA targets, profit loss, or they decide to start their own business, or they decide to move elsewhere. So from the day one of the course, I would say the student would be benefited. Future is way, ahead, but from day one, yes. I
Thank
hope
you.
I answered your question.
You did. Fair enough. Thanks.
No worries.
Hi, Betty. So my question is, why London? Like, why wouldn't a student select a country like Germany that provides free education?
What answer do you want to hear? My personal answer or generic answer?
I would like to hear your personal answer.
I love London. I have traveled the world. I've been to all sorts of countries. I love London because I feel it's somewhere like India, where it's like a melting pot, where everything's there. The financial hub is there, the shopping is there, activities, art, and people integrate well. Now, London is more of international people than Britishers. So it's a very diverse and international community, and I enjoy to see the different cultures and how things work. And if, as an international student, how would it benefit? Great exposure. I'm leaving my house and going over there, so I'm being independent. Of course, I have to do my own laundry and other things, but I'm being very independent. The lifestyle is very different. You become more responsible and more polite. You become polished. It's rough in India compared to when you be in London. And people follow rules over there. Here, you don't follow rules. You go to metros and trains, there's no rule. Everyone wants to go at the same time, fight, pull hair, etc. I've seen stories. Over there, people will stand in a queue. They would be patient, they would be polite, they would say thank you, be nice, so the culture and the way everything, it's very nice, it's very peaceful to watch. So personally, this is why I like London, and I feel that it polishes the student, it polishes how one speaks, and it gives a lot of confidence. So when I first went abroad by myself alone, of course, you go with family, you have that support. Because I went alone and my first country was London, I did not feel homesickness. But when I went to Australia, I felt very awkward because Aussies are very uptight. So yeah, that's why London. Long answer, very personal answer, but yeah.
Thank you.
No
Thank you
worries.
so much.
Any more questions? Nope. Oh, there. Yes. I think by the end of my answer, she was bored. Just kidding.
Hi. Why did you mention the 2 years course in that professional experience and offer letter?
It's 2 years.
But it's mentioned only 1 year in the offer letter.
No, so I'll
Yes.
tell you.
Yeah.
The course is, so every course, MBA with professional experience. So MBA is 1 year, the professional experience program is the second year. So combined,
Yeah.
it is 2 years.
We're trying to convince the student, but the student was confused on that.
What we can
The
do
2
is,
years mentioned that would be better for us.
it is 2 years on the offer. If your offer says 1 year,
Yeah.
you've got Naved,
Yeah.
you can immediately give him the student ID and he can check it for you.
Yeah. One more thing, the interview should, be little, not lengthy, please, because the students are taking 45 minutes interview. They are keep on giving, 1 time, 2 time, 3rd time. They keep on taking interviews.
Which university is this?
Roehampton.
Roehampton. Okay.
Yes.
Our standard
They are
interview.
irritated actually.
I
It's
get it.
just a feedback from the student I'm giving you.
Okay, thank you. I did not know. Our interviews are standard 15 to 20 minutes.
30 minutes, 45 minutes they are taking.
We would,
Not 1 time, twice, thrice they are taking.
okay, so first of all, we don't have a re-interview policy. So if somebody is being called twice or thrice, that's a serious concern. And if you can share examples, we would like to review because we don't have at RO re-interview policy. 1 interview, the feedback, unless the student faces network problems. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I agree, it's not needed.
Yeah.
And our interviews are not interviews.
Because-
Roehampton interviews are more
Yeah.
like an informal chat.
Yeah.
Because we like to know what students want. So it's maximum 20 minutes.
Yeah, because of that rounds file is going, we
Yeah.
don't have anything on that.
I would like
Hope you
to
understand
fix.
that.
I do. I would like to fix this. What's your name?
My name is Hussein.
Hussein, after other questions, I would like to sit with you for a couple of minutes and
Sure.
understand who these students are, okay?
Sure, sure.
No worries, thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Yes? I'm going to come downstage. Yep.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My question is regarding the fee part. Way back in 2022, I have sent few students to Ramton, and the fee was very, very affordable when compared to other public universities. But now the fee has been increased. Converting the students, go to this particular university. I know the professors are good, the quality of education is good, but at that time in 2022, I used to send for MSc Global Business Management. Fee with scholarship was around 11,500 GBP. But now, with scholarship is around 14,500 GBP. So student is asking, why not UVL or why not Kingston, why Roehampton? So convincing for that particular fee part. Earlier it used to be very easy, but now it's becoming quite challenging for me. For MBA, it's 16,500, with scholarship. So if something is, if you consider, reducing fee by around 500 or 1,000 GB, then it's easy for us to convert students for Roehampton. Everything is good. I agree. Even the student feedback is good, excellent. But, other public universities are there in London, and Roehampton is one of the best. But still, if you consider that part, it will be great.
Sure. Well, thank you for the feedback. And I'm glad to hear that your students are very happy on campus. The world was very different in 2022. We've moved on. We are in 2024. We've not increased the fees that much, according to me, because when we did the survey, we were highly affordable, being a London-based university. But I do take your feedback on board. We can't reduce the fees, but we can increase the scholarships. So that is something I can definitely provide. We have scholarships up to £4,000, and over and above that, we also give provost. So anyone who has financial restrictions, we're more than happy to support them, okay? So that, of course, we can do.
Sure, thank you.
No worries, thank you. Any other questions? Nope? Outside, I think. I think so. I couldn't see. I don't know. I think no further questions. So thank you all again. And I will keep coming to Hyderabad, a place that I like, and I will see you all very, very soon. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidya ma'am, for your enlightening presentation. For the celebration of success for the University of Roehampton and Ravensbourne University, I would like to call Vidya ma'am, Rajesh sir, Sangeeta ma'am, Naved sir, and Amarnath sir for the cake cutting celebration on the stage, please. As this is the success meet, we want to celebrate success with Roehampton and Ravensbourne University. I would request Vidhi ma'am, please. Please, Namanat sir and Naved sir, please join us. Please join.